Hey friends, so I've been talking to some people lately, and they said I should make a video about something that I've been thinking about for a while now. And today I wanted to not sugarcoat it. As you all know, I'm an executive business coach. And while I don't have proof for what I'm going to say, I do think my intuition will not be far off. And the idea that I want to talk about is nothing's ever going to be the same again. And I think when we talk about that, I'm looking at it from a business perspective. Here's what I mean. I think right now a lot of people are furloughed and they're laid off, and I get that. But my intuition tells me that if you are furloughed, you better not be sitting and resting on your laurels and just thinking unemployment's going to be everything, because that's not going to be the case. I suspect that a lot of companies, when they do start bringing people back, are going to realize they don't have the capacity to bring everybody back. They've taken a huge hit. They can't bring everybody back. So now is the time to really take the moment, refresh your resume, get it ready, start reaching out to people on LinkedIn and reconnecting. And this is the time for you to start thinking about, and here's the truth, I don't think a lot of people are going to be brought back. If you are, great, that's the icing on the cake. But if you're not, what next? What will you do next? Now, you can sit there and be woe is me with 22 other million people, and that's an option. But now is the time, I think, for people to start upskilling. If you don't have a lot of money, go on YouTube, check out great videos. But if you do, check out Udemy, Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, a lot of great content for you to start upskilling. Also, let's say you don't want to go into software or sales or something else. I get that. Then think about what you're going to do. Maybe it's time to start something on your own. If you're a cook, maybe you start creating your own cookie company. Or you start becoming a personal chef. Or if you like pets, maybe you're a dog walker, dog sitter. Or if you're handy, maybe you become a carpenter or handy person, a painter. But now's the time to start prepping that. People might not be hiring this very minute, but they will be. And you need to get your business identity ready to go. And start letting people know, hey guys, right now I'm unemployed or I'm furloughed, but if you need help around the house with painting or electrical or doing some projects, I would love to chat with you. This is the time. I don't think it's going to be business as usual when we come back, and you get to make a choice here and today how you want to show up for the future. I know for many of you who are furloughed or unemployed that it's tough. Feeding families and all of that, I can't even imagine, but now's the time for thinking about what will you do next, and start laying those seeds and planting those seeds now while it's still slow and while you can. There's a lot of help out there, so please definitely use it. I'm a great resource, but please use family, use friends, colleagues, have them, talk to them, use them, and start thinking about the future. I think business will change in the next 5 or 6 years. I think whereas once people thought like, oh, I'll go work for an office in San Francisco or New York, my intuition tells me, not right now, but coming soon. I would imagine sooner than we think, companies are going to say, why am I paying extravagant rent to be in San Francisco or New York or Boston when I've seen that when we work from home, we're doing okay, we're productive. And so I think companies are going to start looking at that. I think companies are going to say, why are we paying that marketing professional or that engineer $150K who live in San Francisco, New York, a major metropolitan city, when I can pay somebody in a smaller midtown half that rate and they'd be happy for that job. And we can see that remote work works. This is also a good time to start laying some seeds with your company. If you are a remote worker and you like working remotely, what is the possibility for you to be working completely remote. I don't know about you. I know for me, when I work remote, I'm a lot more productive. I think companies are starting to see that. I know some major corporations have been coming out in the last week saying they don't want their workforce to come back for the rest of the year. It's up to them, but it's not going to be mandatory. This is the new way. This is the new shape of business. And I think, as I have said to all my friends, and I'll say to you, we are in the middle of a 10.0 earthquake. I hate to say it, the world is shaking and rocking and we don't know where it's going to be. But what's even worse is we don't know what the aftershocks are going to look like. And I think people need to start prepping for that now. Prepping for that now. If you are a remote worker, great. And if you have a job and you're in healthcare or engineering or any of those fields, that is awesome. Hold on to that job for dear life. But if you have been furloughed or you're an independent contractor or you've been laid off, now, today, not tomorrow, today, is the time to start thinking about what's next. What can I do? If you want to stay in your field, great. Prep for it. Resume, LinkedIn, plan on looking for work. Start reaching out to people. Hey, what's it going to be like at your organization? Just start laying seeds. Or if you want to create something from nothing, what will you do? Will you become a handy person, dog walker, baker, something that you can do from home? Maybe you take care of children or dogs or whatever. What is that going to look like for you? I know it's sort of Debbie Downer here, but I also think it's time, because I've been hearing a lot of people like, oh, I hate being on unemployment and I don't want to do this. And that's great, but the time is now to start thinking about the future. So hopefully, while this might have been a little bit of a downer message, hopefully it wakes some people up to start thinking about, what should I do next? What is possible for me next? And what do I need to start thinking about? And not only thinking about, but doing ASAP. So that's my intuition. I'd love to hear your perspective. I'd love to hear what you think. So definitely fill out in the comment section, and we'll open more dialogue as the days and weeks go by. Finally, I don't know where you are in the world today. I don't know what's going on in your world, but I hope you're doing well. This is a strenuous time for everybody, and there's so much uncertainty. And so how do we live in the acceptance of today and start planning a little bit more for tomorrow? Be well. I'm thinking about you.